Barkley. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Barkley. And some room to work. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley. And another 1st and 10 here. Here's a give up the middle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Hurts throw into the hands of Henry here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Hurts. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down and goal. Hurts toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits 1 behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, complete. Now Allen. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Throwing is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing is Hurts. Steps away to his left. Got his man. Complete over the middle. It's Myers. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Here's Hurts to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Hurts sets up to throw it. He dumps it off to Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. From the gun, it's Hurts. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7 our score. He'll drop to throw. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A carry here for the big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry.
His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a carry for Allen. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. Down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Wilson toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a bit closer. The extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They're going to look to throw. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 25 yards that time.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mason. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to be caught here, left side, Moore. Touchdown, Patriots. Sky Moore, 38 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Sky Moore capping things off with a touchdown reception. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a third. On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Hurts throw there, complete to Myers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle with Barkley. Skirts by him at the 35. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Saquon Barkley becoming just the 2nd player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Patriots are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the...
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Now Hall to start the drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Wilson to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. With the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Patriots coming out now. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Sliding out of the pocket. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll run with Barkley. And he's got some space here. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the draw, this is Barkley. Shifts free at the 15. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 143 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. They'll look to throw here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. After the interception, here's Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. From the shotgun, Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Wilson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
A little juke. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Patriots gearing up to go now.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one. Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Being chased out left.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
He'll buy some time right. He completes it to Henry. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts throw complete to McBride. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and a handoff to Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yes, multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize it best when they get in close.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. The Pats at the line ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And quickly, they get to the line. Draw play, Mason. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. A dump off for Mason. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And caught by Henry. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots extend their lead yet again. point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
New England's offense set to go. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Cook up the gut. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. They'll set up a throw.
He's got his tight end McBride on the out route.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Hurts.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40, 20, 10, and he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. Now for the point after. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time Cook. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's caught by Myers. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
On second down, Cook. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Dalvin Cook with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. New York set to take the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now this one complete on the slant route. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Play action. Now Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant and keep throwing it around.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Henry. Touchdown! Hunter Henry with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season.
And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. To throw is Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Straight ahead is Hall. Oh, what a move. And some room to maneuver. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 32 yards. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try the middle with Cook, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on 2nd and 6. Hurts. Open man is Myers. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll run again with Mason. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is Wilson.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Throw left side, complete. That's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. The big boy earning his lunch. That's what you call rumbling with the ball, Charles.
Big man with football. He wasn't just earning lunch, Brandon. He was earning dinner. He was
midnight snack.
Everything that you could possibly do.
Big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The offense on third down, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
From the 25 on second down, Hurts. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Trey McBride, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Pats are going to be moving on to 12-0 as they extend their lead further. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers you would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, 64 yards. And the Patriots stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first.
Back to throw. Wilson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Up the middle, it's Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they're going to speed things up here. Hurts. That's swung out wide to Harris. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point.
Now that Patriots sideline not happy with what just transpired, and they're going to throw out the challenge flag. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout.